gosh, guys, wonders never cease. What I am about to share with you is going to blow your mind. Crazy. I mean, it's like when people talk about like this journey being ups and downs and things being unpredictable and God's hand in things you can just never imagine. I mean, blown away. Wow. It's just development. So it's again, this is not announcing anything, far from it. This is just about sharing how the experience can be so nerve-wracking and the highs and lows in it, the excitement in it. And this is literally like a story of hope that I'm going to share with you today. So I know that you're kind of curious about what happened, so I'm going to go ahead and tell you. So, those of you who have been following my journey know that what my husband and I had decided to do was to have our February retrieval, which was our eighth retrieval cycle. We were going to go ahead and stop at that point. We, in our journey, as you guys know, ended up with a euploid embryo through PGTA testing in October of 2020. And we were so excited about the fact that we got one that we kept going. So we kept going until February. We did get day 5 embryos. We actually got, since October, we got 2, one in December and then one last month in February. So it's been a journey just going through this process. So the update that got me really kind of in reflection mode actually happened today, this afternoon. I was talking to a friend of mine, and this friend of mine was just kind of working. They gave me like an opportunity that I could pursue. They thought that my expertise would help in this particular opportunity. And we were just talking on the phone. And I had just before that conversation called my nurse and my nurse in my LA clinic, and just asked her general questions about how the ERA mock transfer cycle goes like and what to expect and results and all those types of things. So she had alluded to different types of scenarios. One of them being that it does take 3 months for a transfer to happen. If you do ERA mock, you usually skip the next cycle because of the results, and then the next cycle after that is when you transfer. So then she also then alluded to how, like, depending on how the ERA results come back, that could affect things and you might need to make tweaks. And she also then loosely mentioned that if you happen to have a follicle that is maturing and it matures very quickly, or the cycle is pretty short, then they might, decide to push the mock ERA cycle, transfer cycle, because it's not reflective of a typical transfer cycle, which does make sense. So I'm keeping notes of this to say, okay, we'll wait and see what the doctor says. Talking to this friend of mine about this opportunity. And in the middle of the phone call, my doctor calls me. Now, when the doctor picks up the phone to call you, it's crazy. And I don't know. I was like, well, they're calling. My clinic's calling me. So I pick up the phone. And my doctor, Dr. Yillian, what we go through the greetings, we obviously process and how we felt about that, and wondering why he's calling, just out of respect for his time and all that. And I go into the bedroom to actually my husband's, we're all both working from home, so I go into the bedroom and my husband's working. And we take a few minutes off work just to listen to what the doctor has to say. And lo behold, he says he's looked at my results, echoes what the nurse had alluded to earlier. and said that he sees that I have a dominant follicle. It's on cycle day 5, and it's 13 millimeters. And baseline, as you guys know, is between cycle day 2, 3, 4, and 5. Usually we do baseline. But usually when I'm on cycle day 5, my embryo is never 13 millimeters. It's 13 millimeters on cycle day 10, usually is when it's 13 millimeters, right? So it's crazy, So then he says, that because of how this is going on in this March cycle, that he doesn't think we can do an ERA mark this March of 21. And he says that he thinks it's best we do the ERA mark in April. So that throws my husband and I for a loop. And then here's the kicker. So he's like, well, and we know this about him, Dr. Alien. He's like, I don't believe in, I believe, rather, he believes in giving every single embryo a chance. So then he says that he's giving my husband and I a complementary egg retrieval cycle. Like, what? He gives us a complementary egg retrieval cycle. So this March, he's giving us an egg retrieval cycle for free. For free. That's like $7,000. I'm just like, oh my God, he's giving us an egg. And he's like, you've been with me for a while. And oh God, I love Dr. Elliott. He's the best doctor. Spent a lot of money. We've been with him for a long time and been, really going at it. And it's just like, and then he said, if that's a go, then let's look at retrieving this weekend. Just like, okay. And, guys, it doesn't, does this mean, is it like long term? Does it mean anything? I don't know, right? We all live in this hope world. And it's like it just brought back all this hope because, we were done. And I had to, come through the terms that maybe we were not going to get a sibling. And the fact that, this news is kind of like hope, I have this follicle and it's the youngest it's ever going to get, because we were thinking about trying again if we were lucky enough and blessed enough to have our euploid work. We were thinking about after that we would keep regardless of the chances, but it doesn't get any younger than having an egg retrieval this month, which is 1 month after we finish the other one. It's crazy. So then obviously, where I am right now. I am excited beyond excited. I am hopeful. I am thinking our God is an awesome God and that he has never, never failed me yet. I am thinking rejoice because I am ye highly favored because we were just gifted an egg retrieval cycle. And I am you can just imagine, it's like every thought, I have never been this excited before. I can't even believe it. It's like and how everything is just it's like all these things happening, and I'm a person who believes that we're connected and we're one with the universe. I believe in the law of attraction. I believe. And it's just, who would have thought that we would be given this gift, that the universe would give us this gift, to try one more time, regardless of what happens, just the opportunity to try. So I'm living in that moment this week. And so I'm smiling happier. I'm excited. I can't wait. Now I gotta go back into egg retrieval mode. I gotta think about like my Novril. I just checked my Novril. I checked my Ganirelex. I think I need to get, a new Ganirelex just in case. So I'm going to get that ordered in. It's medication free, so it's an all natural IVF egg retrieval cycle. So they're just going to get whatever's in there. Oh my gosh, guys. So I guess the journey continues, and I just could not believe that this is happening. I mean, can you guys believe this is happening? I can't believe this is happening. Like, just out of the blue, my body decides to respond and just grow this follicle on cycle day 5 to 13 millimeters. I don't know where this follicle came from. I don't know what's going on. My estrogen level is at 1,000. I think it was 12. I don't know what's going on. So I I don't know. I guess I will tell you what's going on this weekend, when, yeah. So we're going to do an LH test on Thursday, and then maybe I'm going to do the Ghana Relax and then fly in for the egg retrieval cycle. I am just, so that's where we are. So egg retrieval in March. I can't even believe I'm saying that. And then ERA mock transfer in April, and then ERA test results in May, and then June of 2021 will be the transfer. So that's kind of like where we're looking now. So yeah, so fingers crossed. Guys, you say, oh, God is an awesome God, which is our God is an awesome God. I mean, it's unbelievable. A free egg retrieval cycle. Do you know how many people would be so grateful to just have a chance and for the clinic to give us a free egg retrieval cycle? I mean, you just gave it to me just like that. I'm just like, what? Oh, yeah. So it's a really good feeling. So I am, yeah, made my week. So I'm gonna get off here. I got to pack, get my stuff together. I gotta do laundry. I gotta get all my medications together that I'm gonna need, and I just need to get myself together. So keep you posted. So yeah, I guess that's what's going on. All right, talk to you later. Bye.